Hi, it's Abigail. We are going through a flow today. We'll use our box and our mat, which I have set up on the floor in front of me. But other than that, we're gonna start with our foot bar in the upright position. And then I've got 2 reds and 1 blue spring on. That's 2 mediums and 1 light. That'll do for footwork, so you can always add a 4th spring if you're feeling like you wanna go a little bit heavier. So get that set up, lie down on your back, and we will get started. I'm gonna start with my headrest down today so that I can transition right into bridging when I'm ready. And then I'll get my toes on the foot bar in a Pilates V. Heels together, toes apart. Relax your shoulders, lift your heels slightly, and find a neutral spine. Take an inhale to prepare. And on your exhale, let's press through the toes, send the carriage long, bend the knees, come right back in. Again, exhale, press out. Inhale, bring it back in. We'll do a few more like this. As you press out, let your inner thighs spiral together. And as you come in, knees will naturally separate. Try to maintain the neutral spine throughout. Try to leave your fingers long, reaching down the reformer. Let's do another 3 and 2. Last one, press out. Come halfway in, keep your heels high. Pulse the carriage out an inch, in an inch, out and in, out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out. Bend your knees, come all the way in. Then bring your knees, ankles, and inner thighs together. Come to the arches of your feet and wrap your toes forward over the foot bar. We're coming to bird on a perch. Inhale, prepare. And exhale, press the carriage all the way out. Then the knees come right back in. So as you press out, we want to kind of maintain that inner thigh squeeze, knees and ankles squeezing together as best you can. Make sure it still feels natural. And keep the toes pointed forward, wrapping over the front of the foot bar. Should feel a little stretch as you press out. Let's do another 4 and 3, 2, pressing out on 1, bend the knees, come halfway in, and again we pulse that carriage up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press all the way out, bend your knees, come all the way in, and then walk up to your heels, come parallel and hips distance apart. Flex your toes gently up to the ceiling. Inhale, prepare, and exhale. You press the carriage along. Bend the knees, come right back in. Press out and come in. Check back in on your neutral spine once again. Back of the hips and tailbone. Heavy on the carriage. And then low to mid-back maintains its natural curve. Another 4 here. Last 3 and 2. Press out on 1, come halfway in, and we pulse that carriage up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Got 8 and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way out. Bend the knees, come on home. Keep that parallel position, walk back down to your toes, and then press the carriage all the way out, straight legs from here. Lower the heels, find a stretch, and lift the heels, come to a high tiptoe. Lower the heels, and then you articulate up through the ankle, find a high tiptoe. Calf raises, lower, and lift. So if you want to find a little bit of a quicker pace here, you can. Otherwise, keep it slow. Really savor the stretch at the bottom as your heels lower And then we fire up the calf muscles as you lift. Let's do about 3 more. Last 2. 1 more. Lift the heels high, bend the knees, come halfway in. Crank those heels even higher, pulse the carriage for me 1 more time. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press all the way along, bend the knees, come on home, and then close your carriage, relax your feet on top of the foot bar. Scoot your shoulders a little bit away from those shoulder blocks. We're gonna start warming up our core. Hug the knees into the chest, point through the toes. You're gonna grab the right shin bone and extend the left leg long to 45 over the foot bar. Inhale and exhale, you switch. Exhale, switch, exhale, switch, and switch. Keep going. If you're comfortable coming up into a chest curl, this will be an opportunity to float the head, neck, shoulders up. But typically for your Club Pilates 1.0, we can leave head, neck, shoulders down. If you do come up into that chest curl, let's imprint the lower spine. Go for 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down, feet find the foot bar. We're gonna go into our double leg extension next. So hug the knees into the chest, this time wrapping around both shins. Point your toes. On your inhale, legs extend, arms reach behind you. Exhale, bend the knees and circle the arms back in. And again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, circle the arms in, hug in tight. Let's do about 5 more. Keep the inner thighs squeezing together. Another option to curl up into chest curl if you're comfortable there. But again, head, neck, shoulders down is good for now. 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Hold your hands to the back of your shoulder blocks or your pegs. Elbows nice and wide, upper back flat. Float your knees into a tabletop. Inhale, rock the knees over to one side. Keep the upper back flat. Exhale, pull up through center. Inhale, you go the other way. Exhale, come up through center. Side to side. This floating supine twist. Inhale to the side. Exhale, come up through center. Option to build on this, you go to one side and hold. Extend the legs long, bend back to tabletop, then exhale, come through center. Inhale to the side, extend, bend, then come back through center. Keep moving here, whether the knees are staying in tabletop or you're adding that double leg extension. We try to, once again, keep the elbows wide and keep the upper back flat so that you get this rotation in the obliques. From here, let's do 1 more to each side. So I've got 1 to my right. Exhale through center. 1 to my left. And exhale through center. Then place those feet down. Bring your arms long by your side body. Make sure your headrest is down if you did have it up, and return to your heels, parallel and hips distance apart. Press down through the palms of your hands and the backs of your arms. We're going to articulate up to a bridge. Inhale. On the exhale, scoop the abs in, tuck the tailbone, begin to peel the hips off the mat, rolling up to bridge, reaching the knees forward, but keeping the front ribs closed. And you roll down, upper back, middle back, lower back, and tailbone. Let's do a few more like that. Your exhale initiates that pelvic tilt. Scoop the abs in, tuck the tail. Reach those knees forward, trying to keep the carriage closed. And rolling down bone by bone. Find some nice movement through your spine here. A few more times. Try to relax your head, neck, and shoulders. You can always get more support by adding a spring, and you can get less support by subtracting a spring. What we're trying to do here is keep our carriage home if we can, but as steady as possible, as little movement as possible. At the top of this next bridge, let's hold it. So rolling up to bridge, pausing at the top. Keep the tailbone tucked, and again, front ribs are closed, so we try not to puff up to the sky. Back is flat now. You're gonna lower the hips halfway down and lift. Lower halfway down and lift. We got 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips and articulate down, bone by bone. Find your mat. Let your knees windshield wiper from side to side. And then when you're ready, we'll return to center. Walk to the arches of your feet and step out wide into an external rotation. This time, we're gonna work in a hinge. So back is flat. It moves in one piece. When you're ready, lift the hips, find your bridge. And this time we'll hinge it down. So hips lower, tap the mat, and then lift back up to the sky. Hips lower, tap the mat, and in one piece, you lift. And lift. Let's do a few more. Try to keep that carriage home. At the top of this next bridge, hold the hips high and pulse to the ceiling. Up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, hips hinge down. Relax at the bottom. Let the knees rock from side to side. Walk your feet back to center when you're ready. From here, let's roll up to seated. We've got some changes to make here. So stand up, grab your box, and we're gonna put it on the reformer in a short box position. Once you've got that on, change your spring. We're going down to 1 light spring, or for me, that's 1 blue spring. Have a seat on your box facing towards your foot bar, and then reach behind you, grab both of your straps. We're gonna be using our short loops today. So hands in the short loop, sit nice and tall. Bring the elbows by your sides, palms facing up. Relax your shoulders. We're gonna start with serve a tray. So we reach the arms out long, just in front of the shoulders, and then controlled, bring the elbows back to the ribs. Send the arms out long, and bend the elbows, come back in. Let's do about 6 more. Last 5. Last 4. Abs draw in as the arms reach away from the body. 3. Last 2. And then 1, reach the arms out long, hold, draw little circles. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the elbows, come back in, and rest. Okay, getting ready for hug a tree. Again, sit tall, relax the shoulders. Reach the arms out long in front, then turn the palms to face each other. Round out the arms, you're holding a beach ball. Inhale, open. Exhale, wrap in front, fingertips tap. Inhale, open. Exhale, wrap. We've got 6 here. And 5. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Wrap the arms in front of the body, open, and let them settle by your sides. Roll out your shoulders. 1 more movement here using both of our straps, then we'll transition to some single strap work. So I'm gonna have you serve a tray 1 time, reach the arms out in front of the shoulders. Flip the palms down to face the floor, then begin to lift the arms up overhead as you lean the chest forward. Connect the thumbs and forefingers, creating a diamond shape. Make sure the straps are behind your arms. From here, we're gonna shave ahead. Elbows point forward as you bend, letting the hands shave down the back of your head, and then we extend the arms forward out through the crown of the head. Elbows bend back, try to keep them close to the ears, and then you press forward. 6 more here. And 5. Last 4. With this forward hinge, think about drawing the abs in, pulling them away from the thighs. 2 more. 1 more. Extend the arms out long. From here, circle the arms out, around, and down. You come to a tall seat and relax your arms. Hang up your right side strap. Keep the left one with you. We're going to go back into our hug a tree position, right in front of the chest. This time, clasping the hands together, create that rounded shape. And on your inhale, we are going to rotate towards that left side strap. Exhale, pull back to the foot bar. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, pull back. Keep that holding of each ball shape. Try to keep your shoulders level. Last 3 here. We're wringing out the obliques as we twist back to the foot bar. 2 more. Last one. And then let the arms separate. Settle down by the sides. And let's do the other side. So hang up your left side strap, re-grab for your right side, and then find that hug a tree position again, facing forward. Round out the arms, clasp the hands together. Relax your shoulder blades. Inhale, we twist towards the right. Exhale, twist back to center. Inhale, twisting towards your strap. Keep the knees facing forward. Final 5. You'll start to feel lots of work in that right bicep and shoulder. Last 3. And 2. And last 1. Twisting towards the right side, settling the arms down and hanging up that right side strap. We're going to reach down into our wells and add a couple of springs back on. So add your 2 medium springs back on, or just come to whatever springs you were on for footwork. We're going to do some short box abs here. So you're going to hook all 10 toes underneath your safety strap. I don't have my safety strap yet, so I'm going to make do by tucking my toes underneath my standing platform and resting my heels on the front edge of the carriage. But safety strap is the better option. Reach your arms out in front of you, palms face down, relax your shoulders. We're gonna take an inhale to prepare, and on your exhale, find your half roll down. Scoop the abs in, tuck the tail. C-curve the spine as you melt backwards towards the well behind you. Good. And on your next exhale, roll forward, restacking the spine, reaching the arms to the ceiling. Let the arms come down in front of the shoulders. And you do it again. Exhale, scoop the abs in, roll it down, melting back towards the well. Next exhale rolls you forward, restack, reach those arms high. Move through this a few times. Find that nice bone by bone articulation into that C curve. And right back up to the tall seated position. Keep it slow. We want to get all this work in the core, and we don't want it to travel into the lower back. So always decrease your range of motion if you need to. On this next roll down, we're going to roll it down, hold your halfway point and pause right there. Take your straight arms, lift them up to the sky, lower down. Lift up, lower down. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold the arms long at shoulder height. We're going to pulse the chest forward and back, forward and back. Stay in your core. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll all the way forward, restack, sit up, and bring the arms down by your sides. Good. Let's go round 2. We're gonna work in a hinge position this time. Take your hands across your chest. Hold an imaginary apple underneath your chin. Keep those toes underneath your safety strap, and we work in a hinge. Inhale, flat back, hinge back into that well. Exhale, pull up to seated. Inhale, flat back hinge. Exhale, pull up to seated. We've got 6 more. Last 5. And 4. 3. Final 2, strong core. Keep that flat back. Last 1, you're gonna hold it back in that hinge, and from here we twist to the left and to the right. Left and right. Stay long through the spine. Try to keep knees and hips facing forward towards your foot bar. Go for 4, 3, 2, last one, both sides. Come to center and sit all the way up. Forward fold over your knees, quick rest and reset. We've got 1 more movement to take here in our short box ab series. So combining our roll down and our rotation, we're taking it into a bow and arrow. Reach the arms in front of you, palms facing each other. Relax those shoulders, inhale. On your exhale, we roll down into the C curve, drawing the left elbow to the left rib and twisting towards that left side. And then you roll forward, restack, reach the left arm out front. Other side, roll down, right elbow pulls to right rib, you follow that twist. And then we roll forward, restack. Good. So as you roll down to either side, we want to have this strong diagonal pull. Out the elbow at the back and out the fingertips at the front. Pulling in opposite directions. And forward. Let's take 1 more to each side. I've got my left elbow drawing down and back. Right side, elbow pulls down and back. Roll forward, sit up tall, let's all meet seated. We're gonna take 1 more variation of this. Roll down either side, hold in that bow and arrow. Take your back arm, open it out to a T, hold the twist, like tug of war. We reach back an inch, forward an inch, back and forward. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish the movement. Elbow bends in, roll forward, sit up. You've got your other side. Exhale, roll it down. 1 elbow pulls back. You take that back arm, extend it to a T, tug of war. Back an inch, forward an inch, back and forward for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll forward. Sit up nice and tall. Relax the arms. Take your feet out of your safety strap, and let's move on. Step off of your reformer. We're going to continue using our box. We've got some pulling straps to do. Turn your box to a long box position and then drop down to a single light spring. That's your blue spring. You could also go for a single medium spring if that feels better for you. I'm going to stay on my light spring for my level 1 flow today. So coming into prone, align your armpits with the front corners of your box. Grab your straps. We're going to hold all the way up by the black tape or the knots. And then extend your legs behind you, point through the toes. Eyes are down, crown of the head reaches forward. Anchor down through the front of your hips. Really reach those legs long, inhale. On your exhale, we take a big sweep, reaching the arms towards the foot bar behind us, right next to the hips. And then inhale, lower down. Exhale, sweep back. Inhale, lower down. Gently pull the heart away from the floor Leave the spine nice and long. At any point, if you're feeling like your low back is taking over this movement, you can always bend your knees or leave the legs straight, but separate them a little bit. We've got 2 more here. One more big sweep with an exhale, then lower down, let the head melt forward, relax your legs over the foot bar. Let's get into our second round. We're gonna do tricep bends. So here we go, resetting. Lifting the chest slightly, eyes stay down. Lengthen those legs, point through the toes. Take a big sweep of the arms towards the hips and hold here. Elbows close to the ribs. You bend and extend. Bend and extend. Gentle lift through the legs, almost like you want to pull your thighs a ½ an inch off of that box. Stay anchored down through the front of the hips. Last 3, 2, 1, and lower. Everything comes down, melt the head forward. One more movement here in pulling straps. We're gonna do our T-pull. So we'll set it up the same way. Legs lengthen behind you, anchor down through the front hips. Arms are straight. Take one big sweep back towards the hips. Now turn the palms to face the floor. Inhale, open the arms to a T. Exhale, pull back to the hips. Inhale, you open. Exhale, pull back. Think about opening the arms wide to around the sides of the rib cage. Try to stay below your shoulders. Last 4, 3, 2 more, and 1. Big pull, open, and let those arms settle down. Relax, hang up your straps, and once you've got your straps hung up, make your way off of your reformer. We're gonna continue using our box, but we're taking it down to the floor. So I'm gonna set it up at the front of my mat, thinking about it in a short box position. Come to stand on your mat. I'm gonna face you, and I'm standing so that my right foot can step on top of my box. We wanna think external rotation in both of our feet here, stepping wide into what almost feels like a staggered sumo squat position. Take hands to hips or hands to prayer in front of your chest, and we're gonna sink it down into a nice deep squat and stand. Thinking equal weight in both of our feet right now for 8, 7, and 6, 5, 4, sitting back into the hips, 3, 2, down on 1, hold the squat. You're gonna pulse down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it low. Think about your foot that's on the floor. We come to tiptoe, lower down. Tiptoe, lower down. Really crank that heel high. Try to stay low in your squat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the heel high, hold, pulse down and up, down and up. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, drop the heel, bring both feet to the floor, and shake out your legs. All right, let's get right into the other side. So I'm gonna move my box just so that I can stay facing you, but you can turn around. Take your opposite foot onto the box. Feet are wide, thinking sumo squat position. Hands to hips or to prayer. Starting with your wide squat, we sink down and stand. Sink down and stand. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, Down on one, you hold. Pulse the hips. Down for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it low on one. Think about the foot on the floor. It's coming to tiptoe and down. Tiptoe and down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lift up on one, hold, pulse down for 10. 9, 8, last thing, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, drop the heel, bring your feet to the floor, give your legs a little shake. A quick burn, but a good burn. Come on down to your knees. We're gonna face towards our box. We'll get ready for a quick plank series. We'll keep our forearms on the box and you'll have the option to plank from your knees or take a full plank out onto your toes. So come forward, bring forearms onto box, make a number 11 with those forearms, and then either walk out into your full plank or walk out into your half plank on your knees. Whatever plank you're in, you'll always have an option to just hold steady and not take any of our variations. If you want to move with me, we're going to start with hip dips, twisting the hips to the right, up through center, and to the left. We go side to side, side to side, dipping into those side obliques. Try not to tuck your chin. We want to keep our cervical spine long. 4, 3, 2, last one, side to side. Everybody come down to your knees. Shift back into a child's pose, quick rest. When you're ready, shift back forward. Either step out into your full plank or come back into your half plank. From here, we're gonna think shoulder saw. So I'm gonna shift my shoulders forward, heels travel forward with me. And then I shift my shoulders back, heels drive down towards the mat. Shift forward and back. Shift forward and back. Try to keep your flat plank position the whole time. Roll shoulders out of ears and keep the upper back flat. Think about drawing your abs into the back of your spine rather than letting your belly reach down for the floor. 3, 2, 1 more. And come on out of it. One more time. Shift back into your child's pose. Take a breath. We're almost done. We're gonna head back to our reformer for one more set of work. Okay, let's come on up. Let's return to our reformers. So we wanna finish today on 1 blue spring and 1 red spring. So that's gonna be your light and your medium spring. I'm gonna lift my headrest up as well. And then I want you to sit on your reformer facing your foot bar. Straddle your legs over each side of the reformer. We're gonna take a quick stretch before we go to supine arms. Left hand to foot bar. Right arm reaches up to the sky, and on your next exhale, take a nice deep side bend. Try to anchor that right hip down into the mat. Maybe you rotate your heart up to the ceiling a little bit. Couple of breaths here. Come up through center, place that right hand down. Left arm reaches up to the sky, inhale. And then exhale, you side bend over. This time left hip anchors down to the mat. Maybe you open your heart a little bit up towards the sky. Couple more breaths. And then come on back through center. Go ahead, lie down on your reformer. We'll reach behind us and grab our short loops, supine arms, and then we stretch it out. So arms go up to the ceiling,
knees find tabletop. Take an inhale to prepare, and on the exhale, you press the arms straight down. Inhale up. Exhale, press down. Inhale up. Continue to move like this through the arms, but reach the right leg out to 45. Hold it long as you press down for 3, for 2. Last one. Continue moving the arms, just switch your legs. Left leg extends, you hold it long as you move the arms for 3, for 2. Last one. Continue moving the arms, but we alternate legs for a single leg extension. As the arms press down, one leg extends, and as they lift up, you're back in tabletop. See if we can maintain our neutral spine, that natural curve of the low back. One more to each leg. Good, last one. Meet me in tabletop, arms to the ceiling, and then just move those legs. Right leg extends, and you switch. Switch, switch, and switch. Try not to move the arms. Try not to move your carriage. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Feet find your foot bar. Relax those arms. Let's go right in to round 2. Arms reaching up to the sky, knees coming to tabletop. Press the arms straight down into the mat. Hold here. We're going to go for our tricep bends. Elbows bend. Keep them close to the side body. Exhale, press down. Bend the elbows and press down. This time we can either add in our single leg extension, or we can try for our double leg extension. Squeezing the legs together, lengthen out long to 45 as you straighten your arms. Then everything bends together. Let's take 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees, bend the elbows, feet reach to the foot bar. Rest for a moment. We're going to reach those arms right back up to the sky. Plug the shoulders down into the mat. Hands should be right above your ribs. Take your legs, extend them straight up to the sky, as straight as you can. And again, we're not going to move our arms. You're going to take one leg, lower it down towards the foot bar. Exhale, lift. Inhale, other leg lowers. Exhale, lift. Switch for your slow scissor. Here for 4. Almost done. 3. Take a soft bend in the knees if you need it. 2. Good, 1 more, each side. And bend the knees, feet find the foot bar. 1 more thing left to do. We're gonna take our arm circles. We'll do 4 in each direction. Send the arms up to the sky. Send the knees into tabletop. You'll have an option here to add your double leg extension, your single leg extension, or hold the legs straight up to the sky or maybe closer to 45. We inhale to prepare. On the exhale, press the arms down to the mat. Open to a T, then circle back up to the sky. That's 1. Press down. Open to T and back up to the ceiling. 2 more in this direction. 1 more here. Good, and just reverse it. Opening to a T. Exhale as you squeeze the arms into the side body, then up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Awesome, and then feet find the foot bar. Switch your hands into your longer loops. Let's go feet in straps for our final couple minutes. Arms by your sides. Legs reach up to the ceiling. Begin with straight legs in parallel. We're just gonna press down, point the toes, and lift up. Flex the toes, pressing down. Point the toes, lifting up. When you're ready, go ahead and turn your movement into leg circles. Try to keep your hips connected to your mat here. Take a couple more leg circles in the direction that you're moving. And at the top of your next one, reverse. You can keep your legs parallel, or you can go for a little external rotation. So from the top, finding Pilates V, and then maintaining that Pilates V as you circle around. One more. Legs to the sky. Flex the toes down to you. Grab those black tapes. Take a gentle pull down. Deepen the stretch through the back of your legs. Bend your knees into your chest. As I always say, if you've got more time to stretch it out, take that time. Leave your feet in the straps. Or if you're going to end with me today, you can unhook your feet, hang up your loops, come on up to seated, and we are done for today. That was a Club Pilates Level 1 Reformer Flow class. That was my first class filming in my new home studio, so thanks for working out the kinks with me. It'll only go up from here. Thanks for watching. You can like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.